This week on Panther Talk, we take a look at one of Brookwood Community's rising stars.
Some of Brookwood students partied like it was 1920.
We take a look at the Brookwood Panther baseball team performing in the Mosley Dolphin Invitational Tournament.
And we'll take a look at why people are still raving about this year's school play.
I'm Kanan.
And I'm Emily. And this is your Panther Talk.
I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, And I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way, If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. Now that I know that anything's possible, I found a way. No one can break what's so unbreakable. I found a way. If you open up your mind,
Brookwood's creative writing classes have begun work on our first ever literary magazine. The literary magazine will be called The Mind's Eye and will feature various student works including short stories, poems, creative nonfiction, essays and opinion pieces, drawings, painting, photography, and more.
Prom tickets are now on sale. You can purchase your tickets from any administrator in the lunchroom for $55, or to save some cash, you can buy them online via the Brookwood High School website. This year's prom will be on April 5th at 7 p.m. and the theme will be A Night in Hollywood.
By the way, students, if you're planning on taking pictures in front of the President's Mansion at UA on the day of the prom, please call them in advance and let them know you're coming. You can call them at 205-348-9237 and ask for Jackson or Casey.
Students, remember, course selection cards for the 2019-2020 school year are due to your history teachers today. Don't forget to turn yours in.
this is how we do it.
Recently, an 11-year-old girl named Haley Squires has been making waves throughout the Brookwood community, with their talent even appearing on national television on multiple occasions.
Luckily, our reporter, Christian Hall, was able to get a quick interview to talk about her success.
Famous actors, singers, directors, and more come from all different parts of the world. Brookwood has its very own singer making her rise to fame. The 11-year-old singer, Haley Squires, was recently on Nickelodeon's lip sync battle, Shorties. She also opened for many shows and has sung the national anthem for numerous athletic events at the University of Alabama. The young artist says her desire to sing comes from her desire to inspire others.
I love to inspire people, and I love how it makes me feel, because I get to say what I'm thinking, but yet in a song.
Have you ever had cornbread and black-eyed peas? Saw a bobber dragging crickets floating down the creek. Saw a rooster tail spinning on a dirt roadside. Heard a whippoorwill sing to the moon at night. You don't need no invitation. Come and make yourself at home. It's all about blue jeans, green grass, and country roads.
What pushes her to keep striving is her dad.
My biggest motivation is my dad. He passed away when I was 9 years old, and ever since then, it's always been just sing for him and for God.
In August, Haley took a major step forward in her career by competing in an episode of Lip Sync Battles, Shorties. The episode aired on February 1st. Haley is staying busy with other ventures, auditioning for other TV shows and promoting a new album featuring the original song, Blue Jeans.
Well, one of my dreams is I really hope one day to get on American Idol or The Voice.
We hope to see more from her in the future. Back to you guys.
You know, Emily, how awesome would it be to see one of Brookwood's own become famous? I know we're all hope to seeing more from her in the future.
Speaking of being famous, some of Brookwood's musical theater students can be seen taking pictures with fans after the performance this past Friday and Saturday night. Brookwood's musical theater department performed Beauty and the Beast at the Bama Theater. Brookwood community members are still raving about the extravagant performance. The handmade props and special effects were stunning. Community members said it was like being at a play on Broadway, and other members raved about how amazing the actors were, saying several of those students are very talented and need to make a career out of their astounding capabilities.
Waking up to say I'm always the same old brother, master son. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
They can sing, they can dance. After all this is France, and doing it is never second best. Go on and fold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese souffle, I am putting on the plate. We'll prepare it summer flat, a culinary cabaret. I use antlers in all of my decorating.
Not only was the play special for viewers, it also touched the hearts of cast members. Skylar Rollins, who played the part of Chip, says, Beauty and the Beast was an experience unlike any other. This week was beyond magical, and I'm still trying to get over the fact that it's all over now. The memories that have come from last year in musical theater will forever hold such a big place in my heart. The role of Chip will continue to run through my veins for as long as I live. Although it's nice to be human again, I would never pass up an opportunity to be that teacup.
Congratulations to the following students for making the 2019-2020 cheerleading squad: Savannah Cromer and Lainey Hamilton, Shannon McKinstry and Mallory Savage, Macy Pullen and Brinkley Jones, Olivia May, Sydney Courier, Braylee Heitch, Emma Oglesby, Kenzie Laney, Emily Kelly, Alyssa Boyd, Addison Cook, Shelby Gray, and Taylor Price for making the Brookwood Cheer Squad.
This year, the checkout policy has had some changes, and many students are still currently unaware of them. They are now as followed. Your third checkout results in after-school detention or ISI. Your fourth checkout results in after-school detention or ISI. And your fifth checkout results in ISI. Only exceptions will be made for a doctor's or dentist visit if the student brings a note from them. Checkouts restart every 9 weeks. But checking out can have some crucial consequences, such as bad grades. So remember to be in school each and every day.
Miss Day and Miss Jordan hosted a great Gatsby party on February the 22nd for students in Brookwood's English classes. After making a complete study of the novel, these teachers provided a way for students to experience the culture and atmosphere of the 1920s. Here's Lauren Hamilton with the Inside Scoop.
That's right. Students had the opportunity to experience 1920s food, dancing, artifacts, and even get a photo op with a real 1920s Model T. Miss Day, an 11th grade English teacher, says that involving students in experiences that help them relate to the classroom content is important.
We wanted to do this so much because it's such a good thing for the school as a whole. We do things for athletics, we do things for, the arts and band, but we don't really do a whole lot for our core classes. And so, you might go to a volleyball game or you might go to a basketball game, but you rarely go to an event for an English class. So we thought that this was a really big deal and the kids really bought into it.
Lauren Secca, intern, says that students spent so much time learning about the 1920s while reading the novel that she thinks immersing themselves in the same culture only makes sense.
I think the Gatsby party is a great idea for the juniors just because they spent so much time taking such a look into 1920s culture that it only feels fair that once it's all over they should be able to have a chance to sort of experience that culture.
Miss Jordan did a really good job. She got in front of the class. She showed some students how to do the Charleston, the footwork and the moves and all that. I really enjoyed the jazz band playing there as well. They got to immerse themselves in the 1920s culture as well by going back and learning some actual jazz pieces from the 1920s.
Miss Day says that the event allowed many classes come together and accomplish common goal.
It was a cross-curricular event, so it included the English projects. We had some students doing projects in their social studies classes on the Great Depression. We were able to use those things as well. The jazz band participated as well with the music and everything. So it was just nice to kind of have everybody work together for a common goal, especially in a content area.
Well, I wish it weren't just an upper class party, but anyway, speaking of upperclassmen, one of our students has a reason to party. On March 8th, one of our seniors, Faith Owens, is signed to Bellevue State on a softball scholarship.
On March 8th, Faith Owens signed a softball scholarship with Bellevue State Community College in Jasper, Alabama. She'll be attending there and playing as third baseman and pitcher.
I see myself either pursuing playing softball or being a nurse and starting my job. My favorite thing about softball is getting to be with my team and bonding with them throughout the season.
We can't wait to see what Faith will accomplish on her softball journey. Back to you guys in the studio.
Not only did Faith sign to college on a softball scholarship, but her twin sister, Hope Owens, also signed with Marion Military Institute. What an amazing year for Brookwood softball.
Before spring break, all of the teams looked to go into the break on a high note with mixed results. The baseball team took on Hueytown to end the month of February and fell to the Gophers 12-5. The softball team, despite losing against two large and talented schools in Thompson and Spain Park, they found their footing as they throttled Gordo 15-4. The start of March proved problematic for the baseball team as they dropped games against Mid Central, which were all hard-fought losses. The girls powered through and started the month with a win against Hueytown 10-0. Once spring break came though, the guys looked revitalized and not only looked to take the beach, but also the diamond. Let's check in to see how the guys did at Panama City.
We went 4 for 2 on our Panama City trip, and as far as batting goes, we did pretty well. There are times we could have done better, and defensively we made a few errors, but besides from that we played really good defense. We played really well as a team.
Looks like the guys not only had a good time, but also found some success as well. Prior to the break, however, both of the soccer teams held aspirations to end the term with a surge of success. Unfortunately, talented teams such as Bryant and Hillcrest proved too large of an obstacle for the Panthers to handle. The baseball team will face off against County High tomorrow and then Hillcrest next Tuesday. The softball team will be starting a tournament at Northside today and will be playing into tomorrow. Spring sports have just kicked off and now we're in the full swing of things. Come out and give your support to all the teams here at Brookwood this spring.
And speaking of showing support, people at Brookwood are showing major support right now for one of the biggest, most exciting events in all of sports right now. That's right, the madness has begun. March Madness, that is. The NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament is a single elimination tournament consisting of 68 teams that compete in 7 rounds for a national championship. Let's take a look at the predictions for this year's games.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Men's NCAA basketball tournament is upon us, also known as March Madness. We're in a round of 16 teams left out of 68. Here's who the Brookwood community thinks will win it all.
Got Texas Tech. They always don't go for the underdog. They always go for the favorite. Everybody thinks Duke's going to win. Texas Tech is winning it.
Alabama. Roll Tide.
You know, I want to say Duke, but I hate Duke, so North Carolina.
I think Michigan State's going to win.
Duke is winning March Madness because they're the best team in basketball right now, college, NBA, everything. Zion's a straight god, and they're going to get it done.
There are many different opinions on who's going to win the tournament this year, but Duke is a clear favorite. We'll see on April 8th who will take home the championship. Back to you.
It seems like everyone gets into March Madness. I guess now we anxiously await for the real results. Do you have your bracket filled out? If not, there's still time.
Well, I guess this wraps up this month's show.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Kanan.
And this was your Panther Talk.